And now I call two very handsome young men, Manoj Davar and Prabhjeet to take over.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome all of you to this wonderful evening. And on behalf of Sai Aasra, I thank each one of you for making it to this event. Thank you very much. I'll briefly share my story so far with you. 8 years ago, I was 32-year-old, leading a dream life, working with Government of India in Indian Civil Services, married to a beautiful lady, blessed with a son. Everything was good. And suddenly, one fine day, I met with an accident. It was a car accident while I was doing my official duty, and the injury left me paraplegic. I was operated upon immediately. And initially, I thought I was decently educated. And when I got to know that I'm having this injury, this was my level of ignorance that immediately Rishi Kapoor of Chandni picture came to my mind. I thought even with some physiotherapy for a few months, I'll be back on my feet and I'll be normal again. I didn't knew anything about spinal cord injury, but when things opened up, doctors told me the reality, the world seemed to be shattering in front of me. But I think thanks to my parents, my genes, my genetic makeup is such that I don't give up so easily. So immediately I gathered my courage and I said, look Prabhjeet, you lost control over your legs. You don't have any control over your vital functions, but at least what you have is control over your mind, control over your thought. So from that day I promised to myself that I would not allow negativity to enter my mind. I would not allow myself to be sunk in the sea of negativity. And from there, my journey for my rehab started. I am fortunate to being blessed with a wonderful wife, my parents, my wife Amit, who walked with me up to the stage, my siblings, their spouses, everybody stood like a rock with me in my journey so far. Without their support, it would not have been possible. I started some rigorous physiotherapy. I was motivated, I was doing it, but whenever I was on the verge of giving up, my brother, my wife, they would put that pillar which was required. No, you can't give up. You have to do it for ourselves, for us. So that kept me going. And slowly after 2 years, I was able to stand on my feet. Another 2 years, I was able to walk with 2 crutches. Then gradually I left 1 crutch. Now I am on single crutch. I got tremendous emotional support from my family, and I think it is very important for anybody to come out of this injury. A strong emotional support from family would not help you in managing the initial trauma. The family support helped me in coming out of the initial trauma, but also kept me motivated. My mother, she introduced me to Gurbani, and from Gurbani I got that strength which was warranted in this kind of injury. From Gurbani I inherited the attitude of gratitude. I never cried, I never complained, I never cribbed over anything. Although every day I was fighting a fight within myself. But I just said I am going to lead a dignified life, a life with the my head held high. Another important aspect in this injury is the financial support which is required. WHO has stated this injury as to be one of the most devastating injury. It not only takes your locomotor ability, but it also wreaks havoc with your vital functions. So right from your hospital expenses to your good rehab, money is required. Wheelchair, transfer boards, O-frame, diapers, for everything you need money. A good rehab is must for any spinal cord injury patient to lead a dignified life, to lead a respectable life. I was fortunate, but many of my friends, people from my community of spinal cord injured, they are not. Perhaps this is the space where a lot needs to be done, and Sai Aasra is trying to fill that void in its limited capacities. What motivated me to join this initiative and come in support? I thought perhaps I got my spine back, maybe a little bit. So at least I should stand up for those who cannot stand up on their own. So this is my motivation of joining this initiative. Sai Aasra is trying to set up a good quality rehab in Chandigarh, where rehabilitation would be provided to people who cannot afford it. So that's why we are here, to sensitize you about the problem, to appeal, to make an appeal before you. If you can support this for this cause, that would be really wonderful. So this was, friends, this was my story in brief. कहने वाले किसी शायर ने बहुत खूबसूरत कहा है, कितना खौफ है शाम के अंधेरों में, कोई पूछे उन परिंदों से जिनके घर नहीं होते। आप लोग किस्मत वाले हो जिनको खुदा ने एक तंदुरुस्त बदन बख्शा है, एक सेहत बख्शी है। आप हमसे पूछिए